Welcome. My name is Kelly Dodge. I'm a gold leader. Been with the company for 1 year. And today we are going to make a mock booking. This is a workshop. So normally you would be following along. So if you're watching this recorded, you probably won't find the exact rates, but this will give you an idea of what to do. But you would have to search for your own property just using the model that I am going to teach. So Evo Plus, you will find in your back office on the left-hand side. For those of you who have been in after December 1st of 2023, you have Evo Plus automatically on your account. Anyone older than that, it is an add-on for you. So if you don't have it, then you would not be able to do this training. All right, so let's go ahead and I will show you what I have up. In order to do this, I have my Facebook page started because I'm going to start popping the information right into a post. Now, I'm not going to do this on my personal page. I am going to post this first on my travel page. So if you have a business page attached to your personal page, go there and you're going to want to post this there. So I will tell you why we are going to share it in multiple places, but I will tell you why we want to do that. So, but I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait till the end. So I'm just going to open this up so that I can pop all my information in and I'm going to switch back over to Evo Plus. And I think today I am going to try a Cancun and see what we can find. So I'm just going to select Cancun. Now, we do want to keep it on hotels. Within the hotels are also resorts, but if you go over here to the resort section, it's going to have you use a time period like 4 weeks. It's going to not give you a good result if your clients are wanting to go less than 7 days, right? Maybe they want to go 6 nights or 5 nights or longer. And so you can stick with hotels because it's going to populate the same thing. They will be included. You'll have hotels and resorts, including all inclusives. So let's go ahead and take a look at um, some dates of travel. Let's go ahead and take a look at July 25th through August 1st. All right. Thursday to Thursday. Thursday is a decent day to fly out, and Thursday is also a popular day for people to travel, and they'll take, just 2 days off of work for 1 week and so on and so forth. All right, so I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to leave it to 2 adults, and I'm going to just click search. So this is like any other booking engine that you're going to use, very similar. If you haven't used this before, you would still probably be able to come in here and figure everything out on your own, even if you hadn't done any training. However, you're here. There's also an in-depth training on our main page of our back office. All right. That's a one done by Tommy Joe. Thank you. I'm like Tommy Joe. Okay. So I'm going to take a look and see what I have. So this is defaulting. It's always going to default from the discount, the highest discount. So that means it's going to be the highest difference between what we can get it for and what it's selling for retail. So this one here is $1,000 difference. Um, we have another one that is not as big of a spread as we go on. And so it's going to tell us the percent savings. We can also go ahead and use other filters. If you wanted to search high to low or change it, you can. But if you're looking for a great deal for an ad, you're going to want to leave it to this search because you're going to find a great property that you want to advertise with a great deal. Now, I don't see any great deals. Well, wait a second. Well, that's a good one. Okay, maybe I'm just gonna keep going and see what we can find. Now, I'm looking for an all-inclusive, and I'm kind of looking for hotels that people know and people has a good reputation. right? So not always, but here we go. So we have this is Ocean Dreams. And this is Dreams Vista. All right. So here's Dreams Vista. And this difference is $1,000. So now when I'm looking at this, I am looking to split this in half. So I'm looking to make about 650, 650, 690, or something like that off of this profit, and then save my clients the same, right? So I do a 50-50 split. So this is the number that I'm always looking at. All right. And so I'm gonna just scan just for a second, and see if there is another huge deal anywhere. And I'll probably go back to the Dreams Vista. 500 bucks isn't too shabby for profit. We also have this Marriott Cancun, right? This is a good deal. It normally sells for just under $5,000, and we can save 1,300. So we could split that. All right, so that's going to be around the same amount of a profit as the other. But as you see, I want to stick with something I definitely want something all inclusive when I'm advertising um, uh, Cancun or the Caribbean. So just scan all of these and see if anything pops out. I'm not even looking at the hotel. All I'm doing is looking right here at the savings amount, right? Because what I'm doing right now is looking for an ad. If I was looking for a client, then I would be doing both, right? Especially if they have their heart set on a certain one. Temptation Cancun, Cancun Bay. Again, these are all inclusives, but I'm not getting a huge savings. I might probably end up going with the there's a lot. So you're going to get a combination of all inclusives. You're going to get as well as hotels, right? That aren't going to have that. And for the Caribbean, I don't want to advertise that. People really go to the Caribbean for a couple of reasons, and one of them is the all inclusive, right? All right. So I'm going to go back, and hopefully I don't have to back. I'm going to look back for that Dreams Vista. So there was two Dreams. It's coming right here. Okay, Dreams Vista. That's not too shabby, right? Of a profit, we could tell them that they are going to save 30. Well, they wouldn't be saving 35%, but you could book this for yourself for 22 33. And but again, this is also not going to include flights or anything like that. But it's a good attention grabber for an ad, right? Because we're going to tell them that we're going to save them over $500. So here's what we're going to do. And I'm not going to say what resort it is, but I'm going to look and see what the star rating is for this. Okay, it's a 5-star hotel. Perfect. I like that. I like to advertise 5-star. And so this is the same golf resort and spa. So I am going to remember that it's 1180. All right. Help me remember. I'm actually going to stick it in my thing. 1180. Whoops. Number one. 1180 savings. So so if we split that in half, take out my calculator, make sure I do it right. It should be 90. It should be, hold on, I'm thinking out loud, trying to do the math in my head, but I want to make sure that I get it right. Man, I think I have people in the meeting right now. Um, People are texting me that they're in the meeting. Um, all right. It would be nice if I could open the right thing. My calculator. Okay. So 1180. I should be able to do this in my head. Is going to be 590. Okay, that's what I thought. 590. So we are going to add $590 to the price. All right. So, and we're going to tell them it's a $590 savings. All right. So $590 savings. That's all we have to know. So let's go back up and let's grab some information. Now that I know that, I can go ahead and click book. and I can grab pictures from here if they're good pictures. If they're not good pictures, I might go to the website. All right, but let's go ahead and just grab some pictures if we can. Okay. So once you're in here, all right, it's just going to be on the main, and you have to kind of click up here, by the way, because they're going to populate down here. And we're going to look for something that doesn't say the name of the hotel, but a nice picture. I didn't like any of those. That's not bad. That room. I do like to show a room. Probably going to show, I'm not sure what kind of room type this is. All right, I'm probably going to do just this. It's got a nice orange tropical feel. And I'm just hitting Control V to paste those in. And I'm going to try to find 5 pictures. I want 5 pictures that I like, that will catch their eye. I wouldn't, oh, maybe the blue is better. I'll show you how to edit this in the end. I usually put more than 5 pictures in, and I like to be able to see the water. And I don't want to give them too fancy of a room picture because we're probably going to advertise just the basic or the lowest priced room, right? All right. So I did not, let's go back to exterior because I feel like there has to be better pictures. No, there's not. So scrap that because I don't like those pictures. And so I'm just going to go to Dreams Vista Cancun, and I am going to click images, and I want a nice picture showing the ocean. I like a nice beach picture, and then like an example of what the room would look like. So just oh wow. See if this clears. I'm not sure what that is, but it's kind of cool. Okay, dreams. Okay. I always like to make sure I do have the right room type or the right resort, I mean. See, this is nice too. TripAdvisor is a really good place to find good pictures. And so I'm going to pick all the pictures that I like, and then I will do a process of elimination when I am deciding, and I will narrow it down to 5 because I want them to be in a nice collage, and I don't want any extra where they would have to click on it. We're just going to keep it simple, but I really do want to see the beach, more of the beach. I could just see, and I don't want to do that because I don't want to tell them that it's dreams. Okay. Why don't I want to tell them that? Because less is more. We want them to call us, and we want to just give them a tease. We don't want to tell them the name of the room. We're going to say it's a 5-star hotel. We're going to show a nice picture of the beach, right? It's where they can see and imagine themselves there. But we don't want to give them the information or the idea and then just let them go book it themselves, right? So I like that beach picture. I also like, that's a nice picture or a nice view, but that picture's not nice enough. So this would be nice to show because you can see that little peninsula. Now I know I probably have more than, yeah, I have 7 pictures at least there right now, but I'm still looking for one that really catches my eye. That blue water is really nice. Let's see what I have so far, because oh, Cancun might be nice. Let's do this because that is going to be eye-catching. Whenever I see bright colors, it makes me stop scrolling. I don't know if you guys are like that, but that's how I am. And so that's what oh, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to edit all. So when I go in here and edit all, I'm going to go ahead and move things around. I'm going to get rid of what I like or I don't like. And so I like this blue. I think it's more eye catching, but this is just a king bed. But I think I'm gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna leave it. I'm gonna do that room. But I want this Cancun to be front and center. And I don't really need the beds to go front and center. And I'm going to have to eliminate one. And I think it's gonna be this one. Because I that's my least favorite. I wanna put the beach up, so I'm gonna slide the beach up there. Now when this stacks, I think that this is gonna stack nicely, even though the bed is over here, it's gonna kinda switch it around. So I'm gonna click done, and then I will see. Oh, it does still have the bed. I'm gonna fix that because I want the bedroom. I would rather have the blue, the brightness of the blue to catch their eye. There we go. And then if they're like, but what does the rooms look like? They can see. All right, so here we go. So I am going to start the rest of my ad. So I am just going to put Cancun in all caps, and I am going to put 5-star, all inclusive resort. Now I would love to put resort and golf, but I'm not going to. Okay, and I would say trip for two, 7 nights. Trip for two, 7 nights, all inclusive. All right. So, 590 savings when you book with us. Even though it's just you or it's just me, I always say us. I don't know, it sounds a little more whatever. And so now I had to put the price in here. So the price was, let me go back to the price. All right, so this is a king bed is what I'm probably advertising. So I might want to switch that picture. Right. Okay, that's a honeymoon suite. All right. So I'm advertising a king bed, but you probably can switch it to 2 double beds at no extra cost. And so I'm gonna leave it like I'm gonna leave the picture like that. It's gonna stay the same exact price. If you'll see, if you switch it to queen beds, it's gonna change your pricing a little bit. So I'm happy with this. I love the fact that it's refundable. I don't book anything anymore that is not refundable. I accidentally booked something that was not refundable once, and I didn't think that it was going to be an issue at all. But my client wanted to change their dates, and this was Hawaii, and I did 3 different accommodations on different islands for her, and she wanted to stay longer at one place and switch it up, and it wasn't refundable, and I booked it in here. I did get them to refund it. I kind of wore them down, but I needed to make sure the client was satisfied, and so they finally agreed to let me do refund without a fee. So I that was my lesson that I won't ever do anything that's non-refundable again, because even if a client thinks they're sure, you just never know. All right, so here's our total: 20, 22.38, or I'm sorry, 22.32.55. And then we're adding on that $590 because that's our profit, right? And so our total is going to be 28.22. So we're going to tell them it's 28.22. No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna divide that by 2 because I wanna advertise the lowest price. The lowest price is gonna be eye-catching. They're already gonna have their interest peaked, um, but we're gonna do the per person rate, okay? Because they're gonna see 1,000, holy cow, but by then they're looking at it, and I just want them to look at it. I'm not lying to them. They will see, "Oh, it's per person," but then they're gonna, maybe they'll be okay. So we're just about catching their eye at this point. And so I am going to use some emojis now. Wait, I'm not done yet. I have to put in here my contact me today for this, or contact me today before this is gone, right? We're creating urgency, and this is our call to action, right? What do we want them to do? Call me today before this is gone. So that's going to be it for us. And I am going to put my phone number, do not list multiple ways for people to contact you, just one way, right? That's the way that they're going to contact you. They'll probably just message you anyway. People don't listen, but don't overcomplicate it. Just give them one source to contact you. Now I'm just going to grab the some emojis here that I like. I definitely want that tropical drink. You can see my most used emojis. I am going to use the phone that I love. I want this dollar sign, and I like to use this for location. And I need a star. Okay, so now that I have these emojis, by the way, you can use your F1 key. Will pop up your emojis. Give it a try. Just use your F1 key and your emojis will pop up, even because even sometimes this is like way too far down. You can't find it. Now I'm just going to cut these and I'm going to put them where I want. And so I'm going to do 5 stars for my 5-star hotel. I'm going to cut my flame because this is a hot deal. So I'm going to put my savings amount there and I'm going to use just a regular dollar sign, but I'm going to use this dollar sign, I think, for the savings one. And I am going to do, I think I'm going to do trip for two. I'm just going to put this here. Trip for two, 7 nights. I am going to use the calendar. Because a lot of times I will put the dates in there, which I could do. I should probably should do. I should say July 25th through August 1, 2024, because you never know what people are going to. So then that's 7 nights. All right. I don't love that that's so jammed. Okay. And now those are okay. So I could put, I- I'm not going to use that. I already used that. I must have copied it instead. And so then I just have my telephone left. So I use these like bullet points because it is proven that people will not read the whole thing of anything. They will scan and skim. And if you have a big block of text, they're not going to read it. But people can scan this and get the information that they want from it because I'm breaking this up a little bit by using the emojis. And so I have one more emoji I like to use for my contact me. It should be right here. Right. Okay. So I have my explosion. Some, you have your favorite emojis, and so that works. So I'm telling them where it's at. Cancun, 5-star all-inclusive resort trip, trip 4-2. Always double check. July 25th through August 1st, 2024, 7 nights. 1411 per person. Oh, here we go. From 1411 per person. That's going to save your butt every time because prices fluctuate. Travel industry is very fluid and pricing can change by the hour sometimes. So we want to make sure we cover our butt and tell them from. So that's the lowest price, right? We don't know what dates they want to go. We don't know what room type they'll want. All right. And so um I think this is good, and except for my disclosure statements that I'm going to do. Prices, um, subject to change based on availability. It's the best way to describe it. And then this is resort only. And I could use that little free thing and say, call me for a free quote. Because you don't know where people are traveling from. So I could put, call me for a free quote underneath that. All right. So I have this and I like to make sure that they can see everything pretty well. I've got my layout done, and that is it. All right. So I'm going to put this in the chat box for those of you who are watching this recorded. Not at this point, you are ready to post. Trying to get rid of that, but not my post. And I'm going to see if I can go in here and copy these pictures if you guys want them. I'm just going to click edit all and I can pop these in the chat for those of you who are here. And whoops, I need my chat bar, not that. All right, there's one. That way you, and if you want to get different images, you absolutely can. And this goes for any mock booking that you see out there. They're posted to Travel Knowledge 2.0. Every time a trainer does a training, we put that there. And those are there for you to copy. You don't have to create them all from scratch. You can always use whatever is there and you can collect them up, so to speak. Whoops. And rotate them around, right? You're not posting in the same group or the same place every single time. So it's going to be see new eyes. New eyes are going to see it. All right. I'm going to go ahead and click post. Now remember that I posted this to my business Facebook. I did not post it to my personal Facebook or directly into a group. I will show you why I did this strategically. I don't like how that, I know you can know it's Cancun, but at any rate, so I'm a little picky. I'm going to go back now to my personal page. Okay. So I was just on my other page. And now I'm going to my personal page. All right. So then what I'm going to do as Kelly, right? I'm just Kelly Dodge. I'm going to go visit a page. I'm going to go ahead and visit Rambler Travel. That's the name of my business. So you would go visit yours. And there we go. I don't know why it didn't pop up right away. I want to change my cover photo. Okay, so here I am. So this is the post that I just made. All right. The reason why I want to switch out where I'm going is that I'm going to have this option to share this to a group. Now, why do I want to share it to a group like this? Well, because they're going to have to end up coming to my Rambler travel page, and this is going to drive traffic to your website, to your business website, right? Getting people maybe to follow you, etc. Take a look at what other deals and things that you have going on, right? So that's the reason for this. So I'm going to share to a group. Now, the first group I'm going to share it to is um, Travel Knowledge 2.0 because I want everybody to be able to have this. And so this is what you'll see in Travel Knowledge mock booking. And I am going to say that this is Dreams Vista. Whoops. Oh no, I'm going to say Evo Plus first. Dreams Vista Resort and Golf. And I am going to say, yeah, that's probably good. Except that I am going to say, be sure, whoops, be sure to change the phone number. So when I do these for training, normally I would probably put my name in there and whatnot. This makes it a little easier than you guys just have to change the phone number is all. All right. So I'm going to post this and it will get approved. And then people can go ahead and use this on their page if they need a mock booking, if they like it. Right. I mean, that's um, and they can decide how much they want to charge when they get to it, I guess. But okay, so then what I can do, so now I'm here, I'm still acting as myself, right? And I'm gonna go ahead and now I can share it somewhere else. So I can share it to another group, right? Wherever you're sharing things, I'm gonna just put it in my group page. All right, Dreams Vista Golf Resort. right? Mock booking Evo Plus, right? And then I'm gonna put, don't forget, change your phone number. All right. And I'm just going to post it in there because I posted a ton today and I don't want to end up in Facebook jail. And I know that I am a good to post in those two places without too much harm. So that is how you create a mock booking.